Welcome back to On the Line. I'm your host, as always, Juan Roque. My partner in crime, the Rhino, Ryan Knowles. And Rhino, December 29th, man. It's something that we've talked about, not the sexiest of bowl games. The Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl. It's a little cheesy, but it's for a great cause. But it's for a good cause.
Yeah, it is.
It's for a good cause.
Absolutely.
Fight Hunger, exactly as it reads. It's to fight people, not having enough to eat. It's a great cause.
Better this than the New Mexico Bowl.
Yeah, that's going to be played, very... yeah, who wants to go to Albuquerque? That sounds more like a torture trip than it does anything else. So the Naval Academy, Annapolis, of course, this is a very prestigious university. Great men and women that attend this great facility. It makes a lot of great leaders, admirals, lieutenants. They're called the midshipmen right now, but they also groom and they put forth, people that have been Congressional Medal of Honor, Silver Stars, generals. In the Marine Corps and the Naval Academy, just a hell of a university.
Great people.
It's an honor to be playing against them. I saw them in the game against Army. Just a very classy institution. They got a heck of a coach, and definitely an honor to be playing them. So let's talk about who we're going to be facing here.
Well, ASU can really expect a disciplined, hard-fought, physical.
Absolutely, these guys play hard.
Maybe a little bit overmatched in the head-to-head talent. But they play a methodical, grinding style that can really wear teams down. ASU is going to need to come in expecting a fight. If they want to leave the Bay with their first bowl win since 2006.
They're going to be soldiers for the United States of America. I don't think they're going to be backing down at all for 60 minutes because what I saw in that Army game, Rhino, I saw two teams that went at each other for the full game.
Well, those are rivals. Those are rivals.
But I can expect that, given the pride of Naval Academy, they're going to be on national television again. They're going to be looking to make a statement, so I agree. ASU's have to come in this game. They have to play hard.
And their offense, when you talk about Navy, you talk about their offense. And Ken Niumatalolo, he's a Paul Johnson disciple. Runs that triple option very well, and it's run by their quarterback Keenan Reynolds. He's a fast, athletic, good decision maker. He's an upperclassman. He's only thrown the ball 97 times this year. This team. They will run. They will run you into the ground.
Yeah, they average 275 yards a game. They run the ball.
They've only thrown 160 passes all year.
When you compare that to what ASU's attempted,
what is it?
393.
That's right. So
it's almost.
And he's only but when he throws, he puts it up in the air. He's pretty accurate. 56 and 97, 884 yards and 6 touchdowns. 628 rushing yards for Reynolds this year and 10 touchdowns. And they have a really good thunder and lightning, tandem at running back. G.G. Green is the deep back. He's the guy that's going to run with Reynolds to the outside and take the pitch when necessary. Noah Copeland is the up back, the fullback. He's kind of the bigger, bruising runner that the defensive end needs to be able to collapse down
on. They do fake to him, and then they do hand off.
Yeah, and Green is a speedster. He's got 765 yards and 3 touchdowns, a couple receiving touchdowns on the year. Copeland's kind of more of an aggressive, bruising runner who's going to run in between the tackles and pick up those tough yards. And 691 yards and 5 touchdowns on the year, and they don't throw the ball much, I said. But when they do, it's to Brandon Turner on the outside, 20 receptions, 297 yards and 3 touchdowns. This is a triple option. They're going to use a lot of misdirection, motion in their offense to keep the defensive off balance, and use that run to set up the pass because Reynolds can put the ball up a little bit when they need to, when the defense starts creeping up.
Right, and this offense is not built to get into shootouts. This offense is a ball control offense. That's the whole point of the triple option, is to keep the ball away from the other team. So they can munch a lot of clock right now. This is a team that if they're allowed to get on the roll and get those drives going, they can eat up 7-8 minutes of the clock.
They're going to sustain. They're going to sustain drives. They're going to pick up first downs. They're going to wear defenses down. That's really what they try to do.
They make you tired of chasing them.
And they're a disciplined team. They're a disciplined team. They're not going to turn the ball over very much. They're not
going to commit any penalties.
They're not going to commit any penalties. That's right. So you've got to beat them yourself straight up. So that's really what ASU has to come in to do, and kind of beat Navy at their own game. Be disciplined, be strong, keep to your assignments. The secondary's got to play well. Communication's got to be key. We'll talk about that in the preview a little bit, in the next segment. But this is a game that ASU. They have the individual matchups, the one-on-one matchups that they can win. They just can't get out-coached and out-performed on the field.
Right, and up front, Navy is not very big. They average 6'2", 286 pounds per man. Not a bruising big offensive line, but they are physical and they do play fast. And I'm going to get more into that group of the offense when we talk about our key matchups. This is going to be huge. There's some very interesting matchups that are going to be taking place in this game that I think can even expose Navy, Rhino. So when we get back, we'll get into that. Please don't go anywhere. When we get back, our key matchups for this game. What does ASU have to do on defense against the Navy offense?